Did you know that ancient Egyptians had doctors who were so specialized? Some were even called shepherds of the Anus. Forget everything you thought you knew about ancient remedies, because today we're diving into the fascinating and surprisingly sophisticated world of Egyptian medicine. Let's start with the practical side. The medical field in ancient Egypt was incredibly specialized. You wouldn't just go to a general doctor. You might see a dentist for a toothache, an ophthalmologist for eye problems, or even a proctologist for, well, these weren't just quacks. They were highly respected professionals. Their understanding of the human body was impressive for its time. They had a grasp of anatomy, likely from their mummification practices, and even identified a network of vessels called the metu that they believed carried blood, air, and other substances throughout the body. This hints at an early understanding of circulation. And what about surgery? They were performing complex procedures with bronze surgical tools. Think about that delicate operations, including dental work, with metal instruments over 3,000 years ago. Archaeological finds have revealed skulls with evidence of successful brain surgery, where the bone actually had time to heal. They were also masters of diagnoses. Ancient medical texts, like the famous Ebers Papyrus, showed that they could identify conditions we recognize today, such as diabetes, based on symptoms like excessive thirst and urination. They even had descriptions of what we would now call cancer, though they noted it was a condition with no treatment. Their pharmacy was like a well-stocked natural apothecary. They used a huge variety of remedies from plants, animals, and minerals. Some of these are surprisingly familiar. Honey, for example, was a go-to for dressing wounds due to its natural antibiotic properties. Garlic and onions were used for their anti-inflammatory benefits, and aloe vera was applied to treat skin irritations and burns. Sound familiar? They didn't just swallow pills, either. They administered these remedies in many ways, orally as potions, topically as ointments, or even through inhalation by burning certain plants and having the patient breathe in the smoke. But here's where it gets really interesting. For the ancient Egyptians, medicine wasn't just about the physical body. It was deeply intertwined with the spiritual world. They believed that illness could be caused by an imbalance in one's spirit or by malevolent gods and ghosts. So, a doctor's toolkit included not just scalpels and herbs, but also magical spells and incantations. Imagine a doctor treating a scorpion sting. They would apply a physical remedy, but they would also recite a powerful spell to drive out the poison's evil spirit. They would call upon powerful deities for help, like Sekhmet, the lioness goddess of both plague and healing, and Heka, the god of magic itself. To them, healing the spirit was just as important as healing the body. This vast knowledge wasn't just passed down by word of mouth. It was documented and taught in special institutions called houses of life. These places were part medical school, part library, and part hospital. Scribes meticulously recorded medical procedures, prescriptions, and magical spells on papyrus scrolls, preserving this incredible knowledge for generations. In fact, ancient Egyptian medicine was so respected that it laid the foundation for medical systems in ancient Greece and Rome. Greek scholars traveled to Egypt to study, and many Egyptian medical ideas were absorbed and adapted, influencing the course of Western medicine for centuries to come. So, the next time you use a honey-based remedy or hear about the importance of a balanced lifestyle, remember the ancient Egyptians. They were true pioneers, blending science and spirituality in a way that was remarkably effective for their time. Their legacy proves that the quest for health and healing is a timeless human journey. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this journey back in time as fascinating as I did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history. Let me know in the comments which ancient civilization we should explore next. See you in the next video.